we have been learning about our multiplication and our division. So let's just review. Do you know what this is? Yes, Jenna?
I think it's 24.
I think so too. Good job. And then, do you know what this one is?
Um, 70?
Close.
72?
Yes. And then what about this one? Can anyone answer this one? It's a tricky one. Yes, Jenna?
48? No, 36.
Yeah. Good job.
Is it?
All right, so you have a handle on your multiplication. Let's try our division now.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Division. What is this one?
2.
Perfect.
Oops, I didn't raise my hand.
And then this one? Yes, Jenna?
3?
Yep. And how about, this is a big number. You ready?
Probably not. 5.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes, Jenna?
5.
Yes.
And the first 2, if you multiply them together, they make that answer.
Yeah, Jenna, you're right. Good eye.
They're the same number for both of them.
Good job, Jenna. You are so smart.
Try.
Alrighty. So now, since you guys seem to remember your times tables really well in your division, we are going to take out our magnifying glass and we're going to look for the missing number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to figure out the answer by, instead of timesing to find the answer, we're going to divide. So it would be 64 divided by 8 to find our missing number. And we all know what that is. So Jenna, what's that answer?
8.
Correct. And so 8 times 8 equals 64.
Mm-hmm.
And so here's another one that we're going to learn. Now it's division. So 54 divided by what equals 6? How can you figure that one out?
By multiplying 6 times something to equal 54?
Okay, so that would look like this then. And then we're still at the, we don't know what the answer is though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's try doing 54 divided by 6 to equal our number.
Okay.
Does that one help a little bit better?
Yeah.
So can you figure that one out?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is the answer? Yes.
9.
Correct. So if it's so if we're trying to find the answer in a multiplication, what are we doing?
We're dividing. Or, yeah.
So to figure out in a multiplication, we're dividing, correct?
Yeah.
We make this a dividing sign, and we make it
Yeah.
to find our missing number.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's in say a division, what are we doing?
We're dividing the 10 by the 5 to get the question mark?
Correct. So we're just switching
Yeah.
our placements instead of making it a whole new equation. We're just switching.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then another question that might come up on a worksheet that I'm going to give you is something divided by 5 equals 2. And now how you know that bigger number in a dividend is always going to be either in the first place or it's going to be after the equal sign. So it's going to be what it equals.
Okay.
And so that's how you know the two different division problems. But if your question mark is first, or if your missing number is first and you're trying to figure it out, what do you think you would do for that kind of problem, Jenna?
I think you do 5 times 2. Bring the 2 over and change the sign.
Exactly. And so this would turn into 5 times 2 equals our missing number, which is just like how we do for times, where we're going to, or a multiplication equation, when we are changing the sign and making it 10 divided by 5. And so, perfect. And so now, I'm going to hand you a worksheet, and you're going to work on this with your whiteboard. I have instructions on here to work from 1 to 5 on your whiteboard, and you're going to write the problem on your whiteboard, and you're going to work on it, and then you're going to raise it in the air when you're done so that I can check your work to make sure you're on track. And then once you've finished 1 to 5 and I have checked you off that you've done them, you can work on 6 to 10 on your own.
Do I write on the paper for 6 to 10?
You'll write on a separate sheet of paper.
Oh.
Perfect, Jenna. All right, do one more for me, Jenna. Or do the last one for me. Great job, you did it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me.
4, 5, 6, our eyes are fixed.
Alrighty, now that we have figured out the missing number and found all our missing numbers with our magnifying glass, let's have, Jenna, you want to write a question on the board for all the class to answer? Write a question on the board, make up a number, and we'll figure out the answer together. Alrighty, class, so the equation is 6 multiplied by what equals 18. And how do we find that, class? Yes, Jenna?
We do 18 divided by 6.
To find our missing number? Correct. And why did I put the 18 in this spot?
Because in division problems, it's the answer, or the big number, is always first or last, or after the equal sign.
Correct. So let's figure this out. 8 divided by 6 equals, if you remember on your times tables,
18 divided by 6?
18 divided by 6.
It's okay.
Yes, Jenna?
3.
Perfect. Alrighty.